All right, so let's find a comfortable chair. Yeah, and let's just start by swaying our body side to side. Just always feels so nice to sway the body side to side, to just get the body moving. And in yoga classes, they're designed just to basically move and stretch and not take it too far. So just be kind to yourself. And then come back to center. Let's shake. Shake our arms, our hands. Start to wake up our prana energy, maybe even move your head a little bit. Start to figure out what's going on with your body today. Yeah, good. And then relax that out. Good. Flip your palms up onto your lap. Just rest your hands on your lap with your palms up. And let's just close our eyes. We're just going to come into this space for this hour to take care of ourselves. So eyes are closed, palms are up on your lap to grab some nice, beautiful energy, because we're all part of this earth, part of the universe. And so it's a new moon tomorrow morning. So brand new moon's going to start tomorrow. And it's a good time to slow down and to come inside and come inward and just reflect on our life, right? And what's going on around us. Time for grounding. Good. And I'm actually going to, we're going to start with just extending the exhale breath. So let's take 3 cleansing breaths. You're going to breathe in through your nose and just let it out the mouth. Good. And then again, breathe in through your nose and let it out the mouth. Good. And breathe in. Let it go. Good. So during this time, this really auspicious time to reflect, maybe we reflect on an intention. In yoga, it's called a sankalpa. And think of something that you really want in life. Yeah. And I'm actually going to start class today with this quote because it's apropos to this. But it's a quote from Abraham Lincoln. And he basically said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Yes, we are our own creators. So setting this intention of what you want in your life, that begins that creation. Good. That's just something to contemplate during this new moon. Take a nice breath in through your nose and slowly breathe out your nose now, and try to extend the exhale breath as long as you can, almost feeling like you're squeezing out every ounce of air in your lungs. And then relax the lungs, relax the body, slowly breathe in. Feel your belly rise up and your chest open as you breathe in. And then slowly exhale. So sometimes it's an incredible challenge to slow down. Yeah, we're so used to here, there, this, that. And sometimes slowing down can affect our health in a really positive way. So let's just do 2 more breaths, slowly breathing in, expanding. And as you breathe out, squeeze out all the air. When you don't think you can breathe out anymore, just try just a little bit more. And the next time you exhale your breath, just notice your body relaxing, muscles softening. Good. Nice. All right, relax the body, relax the breath. Now maybe flip your hands down onto your lap. Good. I'm just going to do some head rotation. So take a breath in. And as you breathe out, drop your chin to your chest. Oh, I always think this feels so nice. Good. And then slowly roll your right ear to your right shoulder and bring your head up and out to the other side and just do some head circles. So picturing the top of your head, just making a circle on the ceiling. Yeah, when your head goes back, don't bring it back too far, just slightly, protecting those very delicate vertebrae in your neck. Good. Next time your chin comes to the chest, pause and just reverse and go the opposite way. Good. Ah, this should feel nice. And again, slowing down is a challenge. So embrace the challenge. Next time your chin comes to the chest, pause. Good. Press down into your toes as you float your head straight back up. Good. And then either keeping your eyes closed or you feel free to flutter them open. We're going to work our shoulders. So we're just going to start to move your shoulders back, just little circles back. And then roll your shoulders forward. Good. And relax. And now we're going to just float our elbow up, our arm up with the elbow bent. So if you need to flutter your eyes open to see what I'm doing here, it's your right arm, your left arm, and you're just going to take the movement at your shoulder and just we're testing out what our shoulders are feeling like. This time of year when it gets cooler out, we have a tendency to get a little stiffer. So just take inventory of how your shoulder feels today. And now reverse, just go the other direction. Notice if there's any pain, discomfort. You don't want to go there. Notice maybe you can relax your shoulder, make smaller circles, but just keeping those shoulders moving. Yeah, no matter what. Good. And relax. And I'll do the other side. So floating the arm up, sort of like a little chicken wing. I just sent my girls a really cute chicken story today. They love chickens. And reverse. Yeah, going backwards with that shoulder. Notice if one shoulder feels a little stiffer than the other, and now go forward, reverse that. Yeah, just warming up our shoulders. Good. And relax. Good. Now arms down alongside the body. We're going to turn our right palm out. And on an inhale, we're going to lift that arm. We're going to float it out and up. Yeah, stretching up tall. Nice and big breath here. Good. Each time you inhale, see if you can reach up a little bit taller with the hand. And exhale, relax a little bit. And inhale, reach up. Again, if that's not serving you wherever you are, yeah. And then exhale, just bend the elbow and float that arm down. Good, and turning the left palm out now. Inhale, slowly float the left arm up. Good, take a big breath in, stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, pressing into your feet to stretch up. And then exhale, just relax a little bit. Yeah, relax that left shoulder. And then again, press into your feet, reach your fingertips up, feel your waist float up off your hips, and exhale, relax, and release. So doing these stretches is really so important for many reasons. Good. And then just roll your shoulders out. But it's important for us to keep this body-brain connection so that we can feel what's going on in our body. Yeah. Okay, we're going to scoot forward just a little bit. We're going to come into a little bit of spine work here. So again, a little bit of a side stretch now. So we're going to take our right hand and bring it across to the left thigh, and take your left arm and just drop it down. Good. We're going to turn the palm out, and on an inhale breath, press into your toes, slowly float your arm up towards the sky. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of a different side bend today. Good. So you want to see if you can keep your arm in line with your ear so that your arm is not forward. It's in line with your ear. Yeah, and again, elbow can be bent depending on what's going on with the shoulder. Take a big breath in, stretch up as tall as you can with this left hand, and as you exhale, lean over to the right. Good. All right, and then again, just take it 5%. If 10% is the maximum stretch where you're really going for it, back it away to about 5 or 6. Yeah, good. All right, now take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to tuck your chin down and just float your left hand down towards that right thigh, and just land it onto the right thigh. Yeah, good. And now you're going to just slowly drop your center your chin towards your chest. So roll your head to center towards your chest. Good. And take a big breath in and exhale, round your back. So you're holding onto your thighs with crisscross arms, and round your back towards the back of your chair. Good. And then inhale, slowly lift the head, lift the chin. Yeah, and you're gonna look up and lift the chin slightly up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, just relax and bring your head straight back forward. Good. And now we're gonna release this right hand alongside the chair. Left hand's gonna stay right here on the thigh. Turn the left palm, your right palm out. Press into your toes and reach your right arm up towards the sky. So we're just gonna mimic what we just did. Good. And so inhale, reach those right fingertips up, up, up. Good. And exhale, just bend over like you want to do a little crescent moon. Yeah, when the new moon starts, within a couple days, you see this little tiny sliver in the sky. Good. Take a big breath in again. As you exhale, gently tuck your chin as your right arm now floats down towards that left thigh. Arms are crossed. Good. And then just roll your head to center with the chin still tucked down. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, round your back towards the back of your chair, drop your head. Just to feel nice. You're holding on to your either side of your legs here for a little stability. Good. And then inhale, keeping your arms where they are, slowly lift the head up, and then reach the chin up. Good. And exhale, just bring the head straight back forward. Good. And then release your hands off your thighs, and we're just going to uncross. Good. And shake out the hands nice and gently. Yeah. Good, good, good. Okay. So coming into arms down alongside. We're just working the upper body here a little bit. Yeah, when it gets chilly out too, we tend to lift shoulders and get tense in our upper body. So turning palms out, press into your feet, inhale, reach the arms out and up. So we're just gonna fly. Big breath in, top of the breath here, turn the palms out and exhale. Yeah, good. So just do a couple of those, just flying, keep flying as the arms go up. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna put some soft music on here. Good. And then exhale, down. And just do one more. Yeah, inhale up. And exhale down. It should just feel nice. Yes, nice and graceful. Good. Okay, and now coming to a little bit wider legs. Good. So stepping legs out as wide as is comfortable on your body. Bringing your heels underneath your knees. Good. Take a big breath in, get nice and tall, lift your chest. Good. And as you exhale, just gently press your chest forward. Keep your spine straight and look down towards the floor. Come about halfway. Good. And then again, we're just going to rotate the body. So belly button is tucked in a little bit. And just breathe in as you come to the side and up. Maybe lean back a little bit. And then out, breathe out as you come to the other side and forward. We'll just do two more at your own pace. Yeah. Nice and slow and big. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Good. And again, notice that if you're going slow, how challenging that might be. Come back to center. And then just at some point, reverse and do a couple rotations the opposite direction. Yeah, and just notice as you come forward what muscles are engaging. And as you go to the side and back, maybe your belly engages. And last one here. Good. Coming back to center here, press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. And go ahead and heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. Come up onto your tiptoes, reach, lift your heels up off the floor, stretch the tops of your feet. And then drop your heels and lift your toes up, pressing into your heels slightly, lift your toes up. Good. And then drop them down. And again, lift your toes up, come on your tiptoes, and drop your heels and lift your toes. Good. Nice work, everybody, down here. We're gonna make our way to standing. So sliding your heels back, leaning forward, slowly making your way up to a stand. You can come to the back of your chair. Good. I'm gonna just scoot my camera here. Yeah. And we're gonna just start to move. And I've been doing a lot of research on bone density building. Yeah. So a little jog or a little march. Yeah. And one of the things they said is just if you do short little like jogs and then rest, yeah, even jumping jacks, that for me is not comfortable on my knees, but little jogs. And maybe shake the hands out, up to the side, up top, back out to the side, and down. Good. And maybe pick up the jog just a little bit. Maybe you're on the balls of your feet. Maybe you're using your whole foot. Yeah. Good. All right. And slow it down. And come to stand. Good. Nice. All right. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. Wiggle your body. Maybe you built up some tension in that little jog. Just wiggle it out. Good. And now we're going to step side to side. Again, just starting to move a little bit. One way, other way. Good. One more. Good. And come back to center. Legs are a little bit wider apart. I'm going to scoot my chair out of the way here. A little bit wider apart. Soften the knees. Good. And we're going to come side to side. Yeah, so adrenals and kidneys are back there on your middle back. So just tap your kidneys as your hand goes back. Breathe in to one side, breathe out the other. In, and even ha it out. In, and ha. In, and ha. In, and ha. And relax, come back to center. Good, good, good. Shake it out. Good. Yep. Good. And now come to standing. We're going to come into mountain pose. So our feet are about hip distance apart, arms relaxed down alongside your body. Good. Lift your kneecaps up. Tuck your tailbone down just slightly. Tuck your belly button in just slightly. This is all just slight. Lift your shoulders up and roll them back and melt them down your back. Good. Turn your palms forward, arms are relaxed. Tuck your chin back slightly. And if you feel comfortable, feel free to close your eyes. Maybe you hold onto your chair with one hand if you feel a little precarious. Closing your eyes. Yeah. And just breathe. And just imagine that your head is right above your shoulders stacked above your hips above your feet. Yeah. So grounded we are. Yeah, as this earth is spinning 1,000,000 miles an hour. Good. And then gently float the eyes open. Good. We're going to start with bringing our left hand onto our hip. Turn your right palm out. And then slowly float your right arm up towards the sky again. Yeah. Coming into a nice side bend. Good. So reach those fingertips up. The palm is facing in. You can't see it in the screen. Yeah, probably. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, lean over to the left. Your hips slide over to the right. Again, that arm, the upper arm, that shoulder's reaching back to stay in line with your ear. Good. And maybe you look up underneath your arm and breathe. Yeah. For 2. And again, you only go 5 to 6%. Don't go all the way till you can't breathe. And then inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale, just float the arm down. Good. And relax the hand off the waist and wiggle it out, shake it out. Good. And then other side. So this time we're going to have that right hand on our waist, turn the left palm out. Good. Inhale, slowly float that arm up, stretch it out, and stretch it up. Big breath in, exhale. Just soften the knees slightly as you lean over. Now to the right, hips slide over to the left. Good. And again, if it's comfortable on your neck, you can look underneath your arm and breathe. Yeah, breathe into that left lung. Good. Each time you exhale, maybe you soften and go down just a little bit more in this bend. Good. And then inhale, slowly bring your body back up. And exhale, relax the shoulder as your arm floats down. Yeah, good. Again, roll out the shoulders. Good. Kick opposite arm, opposite leg as you shake your hands. Nice. Good. Okay. So now coming into a forward fold. So you have your chair here in front of you. Good. And so we're just going to come into a couple of nice, easy forward folds. So arms down alongside your body. You're always welcome to hold on to the chair here. We're going to take a breath in, and as you inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Good. Take a big breath in, maybe even look up slightly. And as you exhale, soften your knees and slowly slide your hips back as your arms drop. Maybe you bring them to the top of your chair and just fall forward. Yeah, and if the top of your chair is in the way, you can either come closer so that you drop over the back of your chair, or you can step back. Yeah, just come however it's comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be far. Good. And now on an inhale breath, press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up and slowly float those arms forward and up. Take a big breath in, stretch up tall, press down into your toes, and exhale. Slowly turn your palms out and just float your arms down. Nice, good. And roll it out. Good. Okay. So we're going to come into a little bit of a balancing pose in a lunge. So we're going to start with our right leg here. You're going to send it back onto the ball of your foot. Good. Could have put a little bit of a bend in this left knee. Yeah. So, and legs are a little bit wider apart. They're not on a tightrope, because then that's a major balance, right? So they're that about hip distance apart. The ball of your right foot, a little bit of a bend in that left knee. Good. All right. So we're going to start with seeing if we can draw our arms forward and up. Good. And take a big breath in and exhale. See if you can sink just slightly that heel, that back heel a little bit towards the floor. Good. And big breath in again and exhale. Let's take a break. Yeah, bring your hands back to the top of your chair. Lean forward and tuck your belly in to bring this right foot up next to the left. Good. Same thing on the other side. So we're going to step this now left foot back onto the ball of the left foot. Good. Sink the hips down, little bend in that right knee. Good. And now see if you can reach your arms forward and up. Good. Take a big breath in, stretch up, exhale. See if you can bring that left heel a little closer to the floor. Getting a nice stretch for that Achilles tendon in that calf. Good. Big breath in again and exhale. Float your hands down to the top of the chair. Lean forward. Slide that foot up next to the other. Good. All right. Just shake it out a little bit. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to add on a twist. Okay, are we ready for that? Good. Well, okay, we're going to do it anyway, but again, take it only to your edge. So you have your chair here. Again, we're going to step this right foot back. You're on the ball of that right foot. Good. Yeah, good. If that's not feeling good for you, you can drop down to your heel, but this twist will be a little bit more challenging. Yeah, but doable. Good. All right, so get your balance here. Know that you can let go of the chair. Yeah, good. Again, you can hold on with one hand if you'd like. And again, we're just slowly going to float our arms up towards the sky. Good. Now take a big breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to turn your body to the left as you slowly drop your arms halfway. Good. Nice. And then you're going to inhale. You can grab onto that chair with that right hand if you need to. Yes. And then inhale as the arms float up and your body comes forward. I think this is the challenging part here. Well, that other one was too. You're going to exhale and you're going to twist to the opposite side. You won't go as far, right? And then inhale, slowly come up, arms come up, body comes forward, and exhale, float your hands down, grab onto your chair, lean forward, tuck your belly in, and bring that right leg up next to the left. Good. And let's just do a little march out. Wiggle your hips as you march. Good. All right. Same thing on the other side with our little twist. So we're taking this left foot back. We're on the ball of that left foot. Good. Little bend in that right knee. Get your balance, right? So again, if you're on that tightrope, you want to widen your stance. Good. All right. And then we're simply going to float our arms up. And again, if this is not comfortable for you, keep holding your chair with that left hand. Good. And take a big breath in. And as you exhale, start to turn to the right and drop your arms halfway. Again, you can, like I said, grab onto the chair with that hand, that left hand if you'd like. And look over, maybe look back towards that hand, that right hand. Good. And then slowly inhale as the arms reach back up. Good. And just a little twist to the other side. Exhale, twist over to the left, arms drop. And inhale, slowly come forward, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, float your hands down, bring the body forward, tuck belly in as you bring that left foot up to meet the right. Nice. And shake it out. All right. Good work, everybody. All right, so we're going to come to a little bit wider stance here. All right, as we talked beginning of class, this Friday the 13th is about honoring the goddess energy in us. All right, so again, feet are at an angle and making sure that the weight is equal front and back of your foot. You can even rock your feet a little bit forward and back and then come to the middle, right? So you're feeling the whole foot. Good. And then take a breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can bend your knees. Again, pressing your thighs back as you bend into your knees. Good. So come to a comfortable, if this is not comfortable on your knees, find a spot that would be, and even with the knees just slightly bent. Yeah, good. Now we're going to turn our palms up. We're going to inhale and float the arms up towards the sky. And once up there, we're going to clasp our hands and flip our palms up and reach for the sky, keeping the knees where they are. Big breath in. Exhale it out. As you exhale, press your palms up. Maybe send your hips a little closer to the floor. Belly's tucked in. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, sink your hips. Good. And now on your next exhale breath, gently let go of unclasp your fingers. And we're going to come to cactus arms. Palms are forward. Goddess pose. Yeah. And now we're going to see if we can lift our right heel up off the floor and bring it down. And left heel up off the floor. Bring it down. Again, the right heel up. Nice stretch for the foot. And left heel. Good. And maybe we press into our balls of our feet and lift both heels up slightly. You can also always grab the chair here if that's too much for you or if that's not serving you. Good. And release the heels down. Relax the arms all the way down. Good. Press into your toes and the balls of your feet to straighten your knees. Good. And then hold, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Poo. Yeah. Shake it out. Get loose again. Good. All right. So let's see. Let's just bring our legs a little bit wider apart. Bring hands onto our waist, soften our knees, and then just circle our hips. That might feel nice after that goddess pose. Good. And then reverse opposite direction. Good. And come back to center. Can straighten the knees. Good. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. All right. Coming into chair pose, so just nice and relaxed. We're going to simply come into chair pose. So I like to start with my hands. Your chair is right here. You can bring your fingertips onto your chair, or you can bring your hands onto your thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, send your hips back as your knees will automatically bend, right? We want those hips to go back, making sure that your knees are staying right about above your heels. Yes, good. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Another nice big breath in. Exhale. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. Good. And one more. Big breath in. And exhale it out. Good. You're almost there. Good. Either keeping your hands on your chair or your thighs, slowly straighten. Straighten, straighten. Good. All right. We're going to come back into that mountain pose now. So closing your eyes. Yeah. Eyes are closed. Coming into mountain pose. So engage your kneecaps. Tuck your tailbone down. Belly's tucked in. Shoulders reach up and out and down. And relax. Feeling that nice sturdy base. Back into that mountain pose. So strong. Good. And then gently floating the eyes open. Bring your hands onto your chair and slowly start to walk 1 foot at a time into downward facing dog. So we're walking back, 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 right? And then bending the knees slightly. You can bring your feet a little bit wider apart if you'd like. Yeah, good. Sending your hips back, softening the knees, and drop your head between your arms. Good. And find your breath. At some point in time, maybe you might want to straighten the knees. Yeah. Good. And breathe in this downward facing dog. All right. Now we're going to make our way to child's pose. We haven't done this in a little bit. I don't know your chair. So you're going to slowly start to bring your feet 1 foot at a time up about halfway and stack your hands onto the back of the chair and see if you can rest your head there. Now, if you have a low chair like me and it's too much on your back, you can just simply stand and pancake your hands onto your forehead and close your eyes. Good. Take a nice big deep breath in and let it go. As you let it go, see if you can relax everything. Yeah. One more breath in and let it go. Good. And then grabbing your chair and slowly making your way out. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. And relax and just wiggle out the shoulders. Good, good. All right. So we're going to make our way to a tree pose and then we'll sit down. So sliding to the right side of your chair. Yeah. So I was doing, like I said, a lot of research on osteoporosis, and they did this study with people older than us. They were, the median age was 81. And they talked about just 3 days a week, 45 minutes doing chair stretching, chair yoga, and taking some supplementation of calcium and D, that it upped their bone density by 2.5%. So we're doing good. So here's a nice weight bearing pose. So sliding your weight over to your left leg and bending your right knee. Good. So just on the ball of your foot here. You can stay right here, hand on the waist. Yeah, good. Tuck your belly in on an inhale breath. See if you can lift your knee up. Good. Let's bring our hand to our knee. We're just going to do a little hip warm up here. And exhale as you come out to the side. And inhale forward. And exhale, draw that knee out to the side. And inhale forward and slowly float that toe back down. Good. And now taking your hand to the inside of the thigh and drawing it out to the side, you're on your toe, and maybe slide the bottom of the foot to the inside of your ankle. It's a little kickstand. Yeah, this standing left leg is engaged. That kneecap is up like in mountain pose. Good. And maybe the foot comes onto the calf, and maybe you keep the toe on the floor. Good. And now seeing if we can let go of the chair, maybe even just a finger. Yeah. And bring your hands into prayer position. Good. And take a nice big breath in and exhale it out. And now if this is your challenge here, you stay right here. If you like to, separate your hands and slowly float your arms up towards the sky in a V shape. Yeah, belly buttons tucking in and up, and you're breathing, staring at a spot maybe in front of you that is not moving. Good. And if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, maybe you lift your gaze, lift your chin, and breathe. For 2, and for 1. And slowly bring your hands together. Slowly float your hands down to your heart and relax and kick it out. Good. All right, doing that same thing on the other side. So getting yourself situated on this side, you have your chair to hold on to, sliding the weight into the right foot, bending left knee this time. Good. So engage the standing leg. Yeah, make it nice and strong. And then lift this left knee up. Bring the hand to the left knee if you can. You can also have it underneath your thigh. And just gently guide that leg out to the side and back forward. And to the side and forward. Good. And then now slowly float that toe down, taking the hand to the inside of the thigh and nice guiding your knee open if that's available for you. Slide the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle and or your calf, whatever you did on the other side. Find your balance, engage this leg. Tendency is to dump into the standing leg. Yeah, have your hips nice and level and engage that leg. And now see if you can bring hands into prayer. Good. And separate the hands, shoulder width apart. And slowly float those arms up into a big V. Belly buttons tucked in. Yeah, and breathe. Big breath here for 3 and 2 and 1. And slowly float the hands back together through prayer position. Yeah. And then let yourself out of that tree pose and kick it out. Nice. And then we're all going to meet in front of our chairs and take a seat. All right. So just getting a little bit into our hips, and we're going to do a nice long Shavasana today. But we're going to get into our hips a little bit. And first we're going to do a little core strengthening. So this time we're going to take a forward bend. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just bow your body forward. Good. Now clasp your hands behind your right knee and slowly press into your feet as you lift your body back up. And see if you can float your knee up and hug it into your chest. Belly buttons tucking in, shoulders reaching back. Take a big breath in and exhale. Just round your back and try to touch your forehead to your knee. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. If this isn't working for you, you can keep that toe down. One more. Exhale, bring that head to the knee. And then inhale, come back up. And now coming to your hip, so leg either crosses over, yes, or you're crossing at your ankles. So you decide here. If you're up top here, you're either side of your foot, maybe ankle, maybe middle of the leg. Yeah. So just find a way to find some kind of stretch that starts to happen in your right hip. Good. And again, if this is too much and you're leaning forward, we are crossing at our ankles and just leaving this leg nice and loose. Good. Lift the toes if you're up here. Lift the chest and the chin. Big breath. And as you exhale, glide your belly forward and slowly drop your head. Yeah. And you can rest your forearms on that upper leg if you want more of a stretch. And find 2 or 3 nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Yeah. Big breath in, let it go. Yeah, each time you exhale, try to relax something. Your shoulders, your back. Good. And on your next inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up. Good. And uncross. Nice. Okay, just doing that same thing on the other side. So breath in. As you exhale, bow your body forward. Good. Clasp your hands behind the left knee now. Press into your toes to bring your body up. Once your arms straighten, see if you can lift that knee and hug it in. This is really actually nice for our digestive tract as well. Yeah, good. Big breath in, shoulders are back. Exhale, round the back and drop your head. And inhale, lift the head back up. One more. Exhale, round the back, drop your head. And inhale, slowly come back up. And now set yourself up for your hip opener. So either the outside of your foot, ankle, leg here, or crossed. Yeah, you pick today. And it can be different on both either side. All right, so take a nice big breath in, lift the chest, lift the toe up if you're up top. Exhale, press your belly forward, bow your body forward. And again, you can cross your forearms on that leg if you want more of an opening. And that's available to you. Close your eyes and find your breath. So big breath in. As you exhale, see if you can soften your chest forward. Yeah. See if you can relax that left hip. Let it open. Yeah, these hip openers are good for the 3 chakras, the first, second, and third chakra. Pelvic floor, belly, stomach. Good. Now on your next inhale breath, just slowly make your way out. Yeah. And uncross. Good. And wiggle it out. All right. So just going to come into a nice little easy twist before we go into Shavasana. So taking our hands to the outside of our right leg here. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, relax and simply grab onto that thigh and twist over to the right. Yeah, and see if you can look over that right shoulder, keeping your chin not tucked down but parallel. And breathe. And slowly relax and come back forward. Yeah, so many times simpler is so much better, right? Hands to the outside now, the opposite leg, which is probably the left leg. Big breath in, exhale, relax, and press into your feet as you twist at your waist. And slowly look over that left shoulder. And breathe all the way into your belly. Good. And then as you exhale, relax and slowly bring your body back forward. Good. Wiggle it out. We're going to do a little bit for our face here. Some face, work. All right. So we're going to take our fingers, all 4 of our fingers on both hands, bring them under your chin, lift your chin up slightly, and then just stroke from your chin down to your collarbone. Yeah. So just stroking the front of your throat. This is good for our thyroid. Good for that skin underneath in our neck, underneath our chin. And now keeping your fingertips when they get to your collarbone, just rest your fingertips there. Draw a little bit down on your collarbone and tuck your low jaw forward like you're pouting. And breathe. And exhale, relax everything. Bring your head back forward. Good. Now taking your fingers and just bringing them to the center of your forehead and just brush your forehead. It's almost as if you're brushing your bangs out of the way or whatever. You're going along your eyebrows with your pinky finger. Yeah. And this is just getting these muscles up here to relax. Yeah, we have those worry lines, right? Good. And now we're going to take our finger, and it doesn't matter which one, right finger or left, and bring it right to the center of your eyebrows. And if you have glasses like me, feel free to just flip them off. And you can just press the pad of your pointer finger gently onto that area between your eyebrows, your third eye. And then you can close your eyes here and we're gonna make little circles in one direction, massaging out that third eye. Yeah, that's where we have those big worry lines, right? And then go the opposite direction, counterclockwise. You're just massaging out that middle eye. And relax. Good. Now, keeping your eyes closed, you can scoot forward a little bit and slide your hips all the way to the very back of your chair. Good. Coming into final relaxation. So make adjustments. Make sure that your back feels supported. Yes. Good. And once you're settled in, palms are either down or up on your lap, whatever makes you feel better today. Yeah. And then take a nice big breath in and let it go. Begin to relax completely. Yes. So bring your awareness to the sounds around you. Sounds outside. Somebody mentioned maybe lawnmowers or leaf blowing or cars. Whatever it is, just be in harmony with what's going on outside. Dogs barking. Bring your awareness to the sounds around you, close by. Search for them. Yeah, ticking of a clock, the running of a motor. And take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, just be in harmony with all that's going on around you. Just let it happen. Just let the world happen. And our work right now is just to completely relax. Feet relax. Your toes spread into your feet, into your shoes. Feel the heels of your feet relaxed. Your lower legs, your belly. Yeah, chest. All of your internal organs, your liver, your stomach, your spleen, your heart behind your chest. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel your right arm relaxed and your left arm and both your hands and your fingers. And take a breath in and let it go. Relaxing your head. Yeah. Relax everything. Eyes. And take this next few minutes to just be here. Bring your awareness to any thoughts, and if they come, just let them come. Watch them come and watch them go. Bring a little smile to your face. Take a gentle breath in and breathe out. Relax all of your muscles. Relax. Take a gentle breath in and breathe out. Slowly bring your awareness to the sounds around you. And gently bring your awareness to your body. Notice how you feel. Do you feel relaxed? Does your mind settle down? Take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go. And gently begin to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Noticing your breath. Swaying your body side to side. Slowly waking yourself back up, but remaining relaxed. Bring the body back to center. And gently bring your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Your eyes closed. Recall that sankalpa that you made at the beginning of practice. That intention of what you want in life. Beginning to create your destiny. And take a nice big breath in, fill up your lungs, your tummy. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. In closing, practice today with this. If you want to see God, stop seeing the differences. There is no you and me, this and that, them and us, nature and man. It is all just one. When you feel ready and complete and at your own speed, gently flutter the eyes. Begin to just flutter them open a little bit at a time. Let the light in slowly so that you can keep this nice relaxed state. As you lift your head, thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself on this beautiful Friday, the 13th. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.